Hello everyone, this is Diaper Alex. Today I'm going to show you the differences between my mitts, magnetic mitts, and mitts with keys compared to the traditional ones from POSEY that uses Velcros. So here they are. You've got what we've mostly seen everywhere, these iconic mitts, institutional from POSEY company that uses double side velcros. They're double padded. This is the, well, in bluey version. You've got the locking buckle that doesn't automatically locks, that uses this key, and you have the magnetic ones that uses this key. So this one automatically locks, and it needs to be aligned pretty much like a segfix on the magnet, so it unlocks. And once you clip it again, it automatically locks, compared to this one. So if I try on one of these POSEY mitts, once you figure out where the velcros are, so this one is super padded, but only on one side, and this side has only 2 layers of fabric, so there's no padding at all here, but it has a huge padding at the back. So how it works is, for comfort, you place it properly, use this one to make a first twist, and use the second one like this on top of the first one. So technically, this is the way they put it on patients in hospitals. If they want to add some seg effects, they're gonna add it right here. So it's normal that at some point your hand is gonna move, but not necessarily reaching the end of the mitt. The thing is, if you're an escape artist, you can easily take it off if you got the second hand in mitt like it's supposed to be. Super easy to use your teeth to get out. So if you're only using the mitts like that, it's easy to take off, even if you're having both hands locked, because you can still use your mouth. And these ones, well, they're pre-adjusted to my size of wrist. So the difference is that there's a little bit less padding on this side, so it doesn't get awkwardly too bulky. But on top of it, there's also padding. It's less padded on the front, on the top I mean, than in the hand. So you can still move and feel free. You can stretch your hand in it, so you're not in a fist hand like that, but you have relaxing hand that you can freely move. But when you try to pick up something, like if I try simple, I just want to pick up that key, good luck. Even if you try, sounds so easy. Oh, I see the folding. Barely, but it's super hard. So the way it works here is that you have to adjust it here first, under it. So you might need to pull and make some room here, so it makes a wave, so it will go this way, and then under it you pull until this part reaches a certain short size length, and then once you reach the perfect spot, it's much easier to have someone to put you in these mitts. I'm gonna try to do it alone. It's not the ideal, but it works. It's just that it's easy to have the material here getting caught in the buckle, and this should not happen. This is how I do alone, which is not super easy, it's not super fancy. So I tuck in, I use the smallest part of my wrist, and okay, material might get stuck, so just pull it with one finger. There you go. And pull snug like this. So you're stuck. I mean, well, you can still unbuckle yourself easily and use the key like this. So what I like about these compared to the POSEY ones is even if you use your mouth, there's no way out. And it's adjustable much better than the Velcros that are peeling off after a certain amount of time. And if you try to get out, it gives you room around your wrist. As long as you can't pull it out, that means that you have a good adjustment. And it's pretty much like having hand in a pillow under two pillows. So I'm not reaching the end, and it's super comfortable. And it might get super hot because compared to these, you might have at some point the possibility to have your finger, your thumb getting out, and it looks really awkward. This one doesn't have any space for that on both sides. So the way it should be, as a reference, the PADDEX logo must be on top of your hand, not at the back. So the D-ring is in this side. If you want to, it depends on what type of bondage you want to do, but if you want the D-rings to attach together at the front, so you're at the back, you're on the wrong side. So these mitts can be worn left or right, so you can use this one here instead. So the difference will be that both rings will meet each other, so you can have hands attached to the front or the back. But if you use the standard position like this, it means that you can adjust, you can simply have them attached to the jumping harness at some point, or it really depends on what your plans are in the bondage. So it is hard to make something that will fit for everyone. I could have added a second ring here, but if I did, what would happen is that there would be no more room for adjustment. So this is super hard to remove, super hard to try to get out. Even if you pull on it, doesn't work. So use the key, get out. And if you want to adjust it tighter, grab this part like this. Step 2. So now it's longer here, but to make it shorter, step 3, this end, pull. Now it's smaller. If you want to make it bigger, I suggest to leave a space here so it's going to be easier. So like this, pull, like this, and grab this part here, take the slider and move like this, pull. So now it gets bigger. and as you can see, it's loose. So this is why it ranges wrist size. My wrists are pretty small, but it can go up to 9 inches and even more. It depends on how tight you like your mitts to be. And that doesn't make much difference with these ones. It's the exact same thing, but you need to use the key and okay, like this, and you see it's the same system. And yes, you can. This is what they look like when they're being displayed. So this is how you should fit those mitts. So in fact, this one, the PADDEX here logo, is on the left side. So you have both rings, the rings joining together. So you can have those attached here or the back. If you have different setups for bondage, you can simply switch them, as long as the buckle is on top of your hand, not under. Well, if it's under, it's gonna work, but it really depends on what you want to do. So the earrings will be on the outside, so you can attach someone a different way, spread eagle, attached to the harness. So many possibilities. So this is the difference between the POSEY mitts and my mitts. I'll be coming up with new, exciting, interesting ideas when I have time, and when our team will grow up in numbers, so I can get more help to do all these super nice projects. I hope you like my video. Obviously, you can tell that my first language is French, so I'm speaking English quite correctly, but sometimes I'm using the wrong word, and I get easily distracted because I'm autistic, and yeah, always have to justify myself on any videos because I'm so anxious. But I hope that you like this video, and have a good day.